I don't know. I forgot when did I follow you, but that was a while ago.
Well,
Last
back.
summer perhaps.
Maybe. You know, this time in our history with the pandemic stuff has
Oh my
changed
God.
everything, right?
Otherwise, I only use I will now use Instagram. What the fuck? So tricky. Following, blocking, following, unfollowing, unfriend, restricted. What happened to people these days? Thank you.
Hey, it's my pleasure. I appreciate you being willing to share your story for people that give us something productive to do.
I'm gonna share it anyways. Different platform, just like.
And it's like, who said, oh, Mimi, when we were walking over on the other side doing her series a week ago, she said, oh, my children will see this. This will be forever. This will be evergreen. I said, yes, that's the idea. We preserve our stories and our history and our...
I won't expect them to understand, but.
Yeah, you know. It's a wonder. I wish I had done it earlier in life. It was my brother's idea. He got taken by ambulance the other night to the hospital.
Oh my God.
He had open heart surgery this last year. He had some complications, so he's in intensive care now. Yeah, he had a mitral valve replaced in his
Oh my
heart,
God.
a double bypass, and an abrasive somewhere. They take a little piece of the heart. And he was doing pretty well in his recovery, and then the other night had a complication. So anyway, he's a great brother, and he said when I came back from Japan, it'll be 2 years May, so a year and a half plus. I came for 3 weeks, and here we are. So he said, you know what you should do is you should do a YouTube. You have stories and you meet people interesting like yourself. And I wish I had done it earlier, but we can't undo the past, right? So we do something constructive going forward.
Yeah,
and I'll continue to do this.
I worked with bloggers before.
Okay.
Like normally, I have to tell them like, okay, you control the time. You have to tell me when to shut the fuck up. That's what I told with the stage manager when I was in theater. Okay, you give me the chance to talk. You time it, please. And you strict it. You give me the sign. Stop it.
No, people like you watching, you want to know people's stories like Jay, and so we tried to find simple ways of sharing, and I'm thankful for a YouTube social media platform and Instagram and Facebook and the others that get to see pieces of this, where they get to share from wherever you are in the world an experience and a life of experiences of people that in some respects are just as ordinary as you and me. In other respects have had very unique experiences from their vantage point, from different parts of the world, like Jay, from China. Now he's here in Canada, and he became a relatively well-known actor. How do we say this?
No. I'm just just a shifu.
You've been in some movies.
Yeah.
Which movies have you been in?
In and out. Movie not too much, but TV.
Okay.
Before I joined the union, a lot of commercials.
Okay.
Commercial makes money, but you know, something happened after pandemic. The casting process changed. I'm getting tired of like. I mean, I'm really, you know, enjoy to like sharing who I am with you. With the camera at home, telling them every time who I am and what I'm love is. It's not what an actor do, right? Well, usually for commercial casting process, it's like they ask you to do an improv, like improvise situation, drinking and well. Right? But now they have no clue, and they usually ask the casting directors, which is right there, right, a few blocks away, to making us like a scene, and like asking the right people to like improvise there. And now like okay, just ask them to shoot themselves at home and to see Who you are, what you look like, and what's your cultural background. Introduce it every way. After the 20th time I'm doing it, like, fuck, I'm married. I don't need this. It's like a dating app. I hate to tell them all my color, like black. See it. So I'm just like, okay, I have to join the union. I join the union. They have tons of opportunity for the big production, but they normally don't take commercials. So you are forbidden to taking commercials during the union, unless it's a union commercial. Normally it's for the government, for the for ICBC. Tons of voiceover for ICBC, and or for the
In
government.
English or?
Some of them they require Chinese accent English. Some of them is just like, because more and more big brand, big company expect Chinese customer, and they are getting tired of translation because they will never watch English TV channel. They directly hire us to do the Chinese version. I mean, just like piece of cake. There are tons of competition, more and more competition right now, like Chinese actor in Vancouver, but it's either me or somebody else.
So you've done a number of commercials for bigger name brands. Like, where would we have seen you? What would be an example of something you worked on?
Not gonna see me much for the recent years. I'm more into voiceover.
Okay.
ICBC.
Okay. Oh, ICBC is the insurance,
Yeah.
the provincial insurance company.
Although I don't really quite believe what that. Sorry.
We change. We change from time to time.
Yeah. You have to renew it, right? And city government, provincial government, tourist. Especially tourists before this fuzzy conflicts between Chinese. It's all from China. Like, Canadians are all bad. Okay, don't go there. They're gonna eat you alive. Yeah,
Absolutely.
and they just believe it. They just believe it. Oh my gosh. And before that, was tons of tourist advertisement to China. That was a while. After that,
Are you guys getting something? Hot chocolate as well?
I'm no celebrity. I'm no actor in this industry yet. Doesn't matter how. It's pretty practical. Like, doesn't matter how many years you're into this business, what kind of training you trained before. The only thing people counting on, especially producers, the companies counting on, is the box office.
Right. Will it sell?
Yeah.
Will he be a part of my success?
Yeah.
You did voiceovers. You've done some commercials. You've done some TV shows.
Yeah.
Talk about the TV experience. What that was like.
Yeah. All the grips, all the abilities I got mostly is from TV industry from 2004 to 10 actually. That's 6 years, because before everything professionalized, was tons of forest survival rate. Like I did PA production assistant, I did act in and out, indie films, TV series mostly, and you just don't have permit. People don't know what permit is, and that's
What is
so
it?
unprofessional. Like
What is permit?
you're gonna have to license. You have to, for example, locations. You're gonna shoot here. You're gonna all the paperwork done.
Okay.
They don't do that back then in China.
Okay. Oh, okay. So going and making sure you have permission to be on the sidewalk and shoot in the coffee shop. And
Savage. Everything's so raw, and you just have to deal with it. And then they're sending youngsters like us to deal with it. Like,
so you've got a wide range of experience. It's not just in front of the camera or on the microphone.
so that's why I respect every, job, every gig in there because I've been through everything. I know not as professional as MUA, like makeup artist, because that's too general. But I helped them a lot as well when I was some basic gigs. But I respect them. I know how hard that work is. Like people always say, "Oh, it's stable." Like if you actually get a gig instead of acting in the film industry, especially in a big franchise TV series, normally it's at least 10 months job guaranteed.
Right.
And if they
Hey, Jay.
so sorry I'm late.
No problem. How's your wife?
Oh, she's fine. She's fine. Yeah.
Good to meet you in person.
Hey. Finally. Well, that's unexpected, okay?
So the weather?
Well, yeah, it's Vancouver, all right. Feels like London, smells like London as well.